Okay. Everything is set up. I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna hope to get things worked on for like a full hour. Um, like an hour and 20 minutes probably. So I have made some progress since yesterday. I'm kind of liking how the colors are being developed here with Zoe, but I'm not too sure how concrete they are. I'm gonna see. Um, I'm liking it so far, so I think I might end up making like I have the library here already, the palette, but I'm gonna probably wait to add. No, I'll just go ahead and add the colors now because like, can I not get the? There we go. All right. Add colors from selection. What? That's way more colors than I. Oh, I see. That's not what I intended to do. I will delete. I have to delete each of these instead of just hitting Control Z to undo. Grr. But okay. I just want these three. Okay, add colors from selection. Good. So I have the three. So then I will do color for the eyes. I should remove this stroke. If there is one thing that really bugs me about Cavalry, it's gotta be the way the color like thing works. Like every time I go to make a new shape, it it defaults to like a stroke, and I'm not too sure how to go about like fixing that or even at least changing what the default is. I wonder, can I change that in preferences? Preferences, UI features, graph editor, curve framing. Add new layers to selected tags. Absolute Bezier positions, focus mode, nudge step. I don't know. Color management, enable colored management. What the hell? Nope. Too afraid to deal with that. I'm scared now. Collinear tolerance 1. What does that mean? Bake animation collinear tolerance. I have no idea. I don't know. Okay. Well, as far as I could tell, nothing really. Well, that's okay. So I'm gonna go for something a little bit more pinkish than that. That's pretty good. Okay. And I'm gonna go for insider nostril. I wonder if maybe if I hold shift or something. Nope. Okay. What if I held alt? Ooh, nope. What if I said control? Nope. Control alt. Nope. Nothing seems to stop it from just defaulting to what it defaults to. I have no idea. But I do believe I must deal with it. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Although it should probably be a little bit more blue, like explicitly blue. There we go. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And I think, what was it? Also, I found out something else today while I was working on this before the stream. If I select all my things, I can hit Control G, it just groups it. I don't need to right click it, which is hella nice. Anything that saves me from having to right click and then select from a menu, I like that. Like, I appreciate being able to do that still. Like, if I'm lazy and I'm not thinking about it, that's, that's perfectly fine. But as like a time saving tool, not having to like select from a menu and just, just go, hey, I'll just hit some buttons. That's fucking wonderful. I love that Cavalry will let you do that. When I used After Effects, I actually don't remember there being like a grouping tool. Like, if you were going to group things, it was a pre-comp. And I don't think, like, when I saw that you could do that in this program, I was like, huh? You could just do that. Like, what the fuck? Why is After Effects so behind? So I'm quite happy with the fact that that is possible. Stroke, bada bing bing bing, fill. Okay. I'm gonna go for kind of an orangish. I want more red than that. More red, a little bit brighter. Like, that's pretty nice. Let me get it like actually onto. Not quite what I'm looking for. Maybe it's just a little too red. Oh, there we go. That's maybe just a bit of tweaking. I don't want to get too far from like the orangish brown color palette that Zoe has, because she really is supposed to be like, mostly reddish brown. Like, the brown that she is here is like very specifically like kind of a reddish tinted brown, and I think I like that. It just looks cute. So I think as far as this color goes, that's pretty good. I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say dress red. What is that? New York Times. I'm gonna have to adjust the shape a bit to really look the way it's supposed to be. What now? Is it my package? Do I have a package today? Person is walking on the road? Nope, they don't have a package for me. I got one of those U2s, like little figurine things. I got the Thievius Raccoonus one coming, and I'm kind of excited about it. But I've been waiting for it. I think it said it would come on the 24th, but the last time I got a U2's thing, it came way early. It came like a whole week early from what it was supposed to be. So, like, no, I'm like, okay, great, but, I like having a package come early, but, you know, now I have to keep an eye on my mailbox to make sure I actually get it, so. Like one of the neighbors doesn't take it from me. Okay, that's pretty cute. I'm gonna, like, do a bit of a thing over here. Very nice, very nice. Oh, hell. Hey, yo. What is that feedback? Hello.
Hey, can you grab my Temu, please?
Oh. Yeah, okay.
I just got a notification. I ordered like a month ago. It's literally a book bag and a couple little stickers.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll go grab.
Get here, so, you know.
What's that?
It just took like a month to get here, you know?
Yeah, I gotcha. That's Timo for you.
Yep.
Alright, well, I'll bring it up.
Alright. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Alexa, hang up. Alexa, hang up. There you go. Let me adjust that just a little bit. Okay, that ain't too bad. Alright. Alright, let's go.
Not if I go first.
I've actually got to restart. I just realized I left my blind rig on.
Where is it? Ruby, text me, please. I got PTSD and mental illness. You ain't ever wanna be like this. Oh, that's base.
Or Taz. Hi. Turn around, fool.
Wow.
Let's get the hell out of
This
here.
game's really easy when you're having fun. This game's very hard when you're not having fun. I wonder if there's a quote. I have
My spine! Okay, so
What can
that's
I
hit
say?
number 1. Don't fuck it up again.
Dude, that was literally like 2.5 bars of health.
That's insanity to me.
Insanity. Bet you didn't think so. Insanity.
I commanded you.
Humanity. Barbarmanity.
You are the one for me.
Sent from up above. Up above. Up above. You are the one I love. You are the. Ow!
Yeah. You deserve that. You're going crazy, friend.
Help me.
He was on me like peanut butter and juice.
Straight away this way.
Awesome. Yeah, I got a timer. Wait, what? See, I don't think people should be able to grab you when you're literally just opening a container from an angle it forces you to do it at.
You scared the shit out of me, friend. That was scary.
Of a bricker man. Bricker man. I hate bricker man.
Literally me in IRL.
Here, I got an adrenaline. I'll simply push him.
I have extended stamina.
Me too. I also have that. What up, freak?
You pretty little thing.
I'll touch your balls. What? Oh, I hit scene instead of live stream. That was the old that was the old Five Normies layout that I pulled up. Okay. So I think I have just the whole general thing here. This is the sketch. It looks kind of hard right now. I'm kind of liking it. I'm digging it. But it's going to need some shading. Oh, actually, don't I also have... Yeah, I have this up here to do as well. Which... I could probably use the same blue from theirs before as well, so I'll go ahead and do that. Oops. Okay. Stroke. Bing, bing, bing. Whoa, settle down there. Whoa, settle down there. Whoa, buddy, settle down there. Okay. Get out of here. Jesus fucking Christ. The flies are everywhere. They were all over the place at work too. I work in a gas station. We can't have all those flies around like because we have a kitchen there, right? We can't have flies all over the place getting into like the food and everything that we serve to customers. That's craziness to me. I think they should do something about the fly situation over there. But then at the same time, I'm like, damn, I come home, they're over here. At Jiffy Lube, they're all over the lobby. Like, it is madness. We have flies inside and out the wazoo. It is nuts. Kind of liking this shape, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know how much more I could do with it. Like, maybe... if I thinned it out just a little bit up here. Ooh, or just a thought. I like it. One minor problem, though. Can I shear this? I can skew it. I think it needs moved this way just a little bit. Okay, and that's pretty good. I kind of like that. Now for this, I don't need that anymore, which means that leaves just this, and that's pretty good. Yeah, I kind of like that. Alright, yeah, that's pretty good. So, with all of these... What is this? What are you? Oh, you're the mountains. I see. Okay. I should probably name that. Mountain Tim? He's been confirmed for Steel Ball Run? That's the Kid Sly forehead hair curl. What? That's not true. Don't be ridiculous. You're going crazy. Hi, Wes. Oh, my spine. My back hurts. Everything hurts. Between my shoulders. Earlier today, my eyes hurt. They're feeling better. Thank goodness. So I'm gonna Control G. What? Oh, I already created a group. I can just... I'm redoing shit because I'm crazy. Let's do plum for lines. There we go. In fact, I'll do plum for lines as well up here. Okay, that's pretty good. So now I'm gonna start on... Hello, hello, hello. Have you been messing with Cavalry lately? I don't know what you would even be messing with it for, but, you know, you're always doing projects. I should also use the blue. Oh, now I have both, and I can I just want to squish it a bit. Like, probably, oh, that's pretty good. This is really coming along well. I'm kind of digging it. Okay. So now I can actually get onto the shading, which is what I've been really trying to get into. Now, I fucked up the shading here. This is supposed to be... I should actually start with the highlight first, just so that I don't forget it. But this was not supposed to be shading. This was supposed to be a highlight. Because it's facing the source of the light in the image. Haven't had time to do anything lately, Fear. Oh, well, I'm sorry. I've had too much time on my hands, unfortunately. I've just been doing nonsense like this non-stop for months. If you want to hang out VC, I'd be up to it. I know that usually during the day, however, you're watching your friend's kid, which is also understandable. Which is, I think, what actually kept us from hanging out the last time that you were here like this. Which is also fine. This needs to be a little bit broader so that this isn't so, like, sharp. And I think you could actually stand to be a little bit thinner there. What is this? Why is it... Oh, I didn't quite connect the line there. There we go. Bring this back in a little bit. I'd even bring this over this way a bit. There we go. Send you a message when you're free. Absolutely. Yeah. That's... Maybe I shouldn't be trying, like, too hard to define the shape of the face. Maybe I should just follow the curve a little bit. Because it wouldn't be that hard to do if I just move this over. Maybe instead just do this. Maybe even move it in a little bit. Move this up. Oh, oh. Wait, here's a stupid idea. What if I just delete that shape altogether and then just fucking use the actual handle for the other point? Wow, it looks great. Should have thought about that sooner. How long will I be on today? I'm gonna try and stream just consecutively, like, work on this for the next, like, almost hour. It's gonna be like 24 or 54 minutes. Just so that I have done a full hour of just working on this. And then, I don't know, I basically have the day free. I figured I would get another load of laundry done. But, you know, I've already done one load today since I got home. And then I figured I would work on this a bit. So, I mean, I have till like 4. Then I can get some sleep, and then I'll be up tonight as well. Around like, I'm gonna try and be up by like 10. Just so that I can also work on the other project I've got going on, because this is one of them, but I also have the video that I've been working on. I say the video like it's only the one video, but my hair's in my eyes. I kind of like that. That's pretty good. It's 1:08 for me, so like it'll be 2 when I'm done with this, and then I have 2 hours after that. That I'll probably just hang out. Okay. I should probably actually get the mountain line work done as well, because it's going to be right in front of her specifically anyway. I might as well just put it in lines. Okay. So I can use this. I can just go define. Probably could just get away with following the line work from the sketch itself, but I'm also looking at where things are placed with the mountain itself, and I'm like second guessing it. I'm like, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't take it that seriously, but I kind of feel like I liked where the peak of the shadow for that mountain was, though. But maybe I should move that back. because it's not a perfect replication of the shape of the mountain. It's just how the light bends against the the structure that it's being shadowed on. So let me just look at it. That honestly looks pretty good. Maybe I should. Yeah, I kind of like that. I like that. That's good. Write a video script. Sure, I'd be up to that. Where would we be doing the script? Would it be in Milano or OpenOffice or just Google Doc? Just so I know what I should have open and what kind of link I should be expecting. I don't know why it really matters, but I guess I was just curious. Because, like, for me, the Milla notes are more useful for when I have, like, a bunch of resources to try and pull from. But if I'm just writing a script, like the Deathloop video, it's almost entirely just in OpenOffice. Doesn't take up so much space. It can still go on the cloud. Though, man, I wish the mobile version of OpenOffice, like, worked better. Like, it's good and it's fine. It works for when I need it to. But every once in a while, like, the script, it will auto-save. And the instant it auto-saves, you can't type in the script anymore. You have to, like, go back and refresh the page and come back. And it's like, huh? Why can't I just continue working on it? Like, it's fine that it works that way because there's a workaround to it. You just refresh the page. But I also think, you know, like, what? Why can't it just work? But that's the trade-off with free programs every once in a while. Oh, I was saying earlier, I met someone, or I'd met someone. I found out, rather, that someone I work with at Sheets is into animation, and I recommended to him Cavalry. And he got kind of excited when he saw what can be done with the program. So I was like, hell yeah. Now I have someone to nerd out about Cavalry with. Because it seems pretty awesome. I should have reconsidered this. This needs to be over and just turned a little bit. There we go. That's much better. Because I was thinking, like, oh, with the ears positioned where they are. But that's stupid. I'm an idiot. I need to, like, consider the center of her head, rather. Because the ear being where it is doesn't change anything. Ugh. Message me when done with Hour of Art. Fair enough. I met someone at Sheets. Okay, I'm gonna actually just name this Highlight. And I'm gonna name this one Shadows. This should be Soft Light. Normally, I just put it like 50%, but being that this is, I don't know, I kind of like it where it's at 50% though. So maybe I should just shut up and stop trying to correct myself. Nobody's gonna look at it that closely. Why am I obsessed with making sure it's right on the line? Holy shit. That looks nice though so far. Shadows, bing bing. At Mets. It's not always about the money, Spider-Man. Sometimes it's about the New York bets, baby. Come on, New York bets. Oh. Even when I'm trying to reference things, I can't say it right. I'm passing away at the seams, like, mentally. Okay, and then highlight, I'll just... Does that even look right? That does not look right. Okay. And then this could look right if... And then maybe move it, move it, bitch. There we go. Move it like there. That's... Okay, that's a lot better. I think it does need moved. Ugh. Oh. Maybe like that wouldn't be too bad. But I mostly need it moved over a bit, I think. Maybe this shouldn't even be here. It should be like over here. Is that too weird? Maybe the problem with it is it's just too big and takes up too much of the eye, so it almost looks like a pupil. Maybe if I just did it like this. Oh, that's so much better. Oh, that looks so much better. Yeah. Sometimes correcting myself works. Okay, and then that. Oh, that looks much better. Okay. I'm going crazy. Have a good one, alligator. Take care. Oh. Let me see here. That's... I like that. So I think for this, I think one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select the shadows. I'm going to do this. I'm going to sort of follow these lines, but I'm going to do something just a little bit different. Like you see the offset I'm already going for here. Like I'm going to go for something that's just a little bit off and see how that effect looks when it's complete. I think light is something that like should be played with a lot, especially if you're going for like a really dramatic image. Like the lighting really matters there. And for something as, you know, interesting as like a character telling you what their motivations are, that, you know, they want money and, you know, to get girls and everything. I think that kind of works, right? Because it both humanizes a character that is, you know, they have no real personality yet. You know, you're still introducing them, and just giving them simple motivations like, you know, I want to get bitches. I want to get paid. I think that makes I think that just makes for a really good Oh, that's not quite right though. Needs to like curve a little bit. That's pretty good. Okay. But like, I want to get bitches. I want to get paid. I think those are like just interesting motivations for a character, right? Aang from Avatar had very simple motivations that got complicated and elaborated on as the show went on. He was just a fun-loving kid, and he liked doing things that were fun that brought him joy personally. His very first words in the show, I think, were like, "Do you want to go penguin sledding with me?" And like that's his characterization for the rest of the show, is that he likes having fun and values that. And I think that's like just a big part of his appeal, is that he's a kind of a simple character who is pure. Wait, what the hell did I do? What is this? What am I doing? Oh, I see. Okay. This is what I was originally going for. I sometimes that happens. Like I just get into the flow of things and I forget where my line started. That's not bad. Why does it turn into that when I zoom out enough? And why doesn't it do it when I continue zooming out? What? What the hell is that? That's that's deranged. Oh, my arm is itchy. Oh, goose. Okay. So this is a little bit off from what I wanted it to be, but I think that's okay, because I think I know how I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna do this, then I'm gonna move everything down a bit, maybe even to the right. Ooh, 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 ooh. Maybe even stretch it a bit. Ooh, interesting thought. That actually looks really good. Okay. So, I think now I can do, although this is now a little bit confused. So I think what I should do is that and move this further in. That looks much better. Okay. I might just move this. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. It's coming. Told you. Do this. Get it. Ooh. Nope. Get it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, ooh. That's very nice. I'm gonna move this. Well, I can't without an extra line here. So what I'll do is I'll do this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. And now I'll do this. You. Okay. You're gonna need to calm down, go up. Can move up a little bit. Okay. And I'll just keep moving this up a bit. And okay. Yeah. I think I'm gonna move this up a little bit. That doesn't like look right just anatomically, but I think in terms of flow, yeah. Let me move these in just a little bit, and I think you'll see what I'm talking about. A lot of this probably sounds fucking deranged. Like, oh yeah, you'll sound what I'm talking about. But if I'm looking at that, that's like, bam. That's nothing sounds less comprehensible than, yeah, that looks, bam. Let me try. Oof. Oh. Gah. Oh. Holy sniz. Crazy. Alright. That actually looks pretty good. No, it doesn't. This needs something here. This, whoops. Needs a bit of that. This can come down a bit. Yeah, that's not bad. Art station. Nope. I do not feel like playing your racing game, Google Play Store. Thanks. Okay, so if I go back to highlight. Whoops, not caps lock. Okay, that's pretty interesting. I think what I will do, however, is, because some of these are really thin, I think what I might do is I might even just bring them out past, like, the peak lines a little bit. But, whoa, calm down. Just let it, yeah, just like that. And that helps to kind of let the light, you know, it helps the shadow to pop a little bit more, I think. Which I like it. Although I'm not too big of a fan of whatever's going on right here around these spikes. I think what I need to do is maybe move this. Whoops, I don't need that. I don't need that one. Okay. Just move this up. There we go. Bring this down. Bring this up a bit. Okay. And then maybe do that for the shadow. That's a lot better, but we can do a little bit better. That that sounds so backwards, just from what I said. That looks a lot better, but we could do a little bit better. Oh, piss. That's pretty good. I gotta hit Control S. If I don't save every once in a while, when I told I almost forgot to tell Roy about this, but when I described Cavalry to him and I showed him and everything, I was like, hell yeah, he's excited. And then as I thought about it later on in the day, I'm like, wait a minute. I should probably let him know that Cavalry will crash sometimes. Excuse me. Goodness. Whoa, settle down. Whoa, settle down. Okay. I should bring that up a bit. Stop it. That down. This up. Bring this up. Thank you. I don't want it to look like, you know, too much of it is like sort of layered on like precariously. Like it just wouldn't make much sense. I also need to cut down on some of these bizarrely long lines. Like it's okay for some of them to stick in a little bit, like this one here is fine. But like I don't want too many of these extremely long lines just cutting into what's supposed to be like almost a big solid pile of gold. So I need to cut down on some of these for sure. That looks a bit better. Although, now that I'm looking at the highlight colors, do I really want it to be this specific yellow? Or could I go for something a little bit different? Like maybe a bright, almost pink. Because I did mention it was going to be like rose gold. So if it's going to be a rosy kind of color. It's a little bit too red, but I kind of like it. Let me play with it a little bit, because I want something that's like kind of red, kind of orangey, but it should probably be a little bit brighter than that. Oh, I like that. Maybe just a little bit, just a touch dimmer, because I'm actually kind of digging that. Oh, that's good. Okay, I think I might have just landed on the color for it. So that's pretty good. I will do this. And then highlight be like... Should probably be like here. I might take this. It's a little bit too cute. Like weirdly enough, like it almost looks too cute. I might move this over just a little bit. Okay, that's pretty good. So next I will shadow, bada bing bing bing. Okay. That's pretty good. And then in the same layer, I'm going to do just a bit of this. I've noticed that when I draw Zoe, I usually have her like doing like a hook thing with her fingers, and I think it's just because she's a bat and has like, you know, sort of the hooking situation with her wings and everything. I think it works. Don't get me wrong. I've noticed that that's a trend with how I draw her, and how she's usually positioned. But there's gonna be times where, you know, she's just using her hands normally and they don't need to be in that position. So I kind of need to get out of that habit. Like here it works, but there's going to be times where I need to like remember, you know, stop doing that habit. You're going crazy. This looks really good so far though. I'm really happy with how this is coming out. Ooh, I'm stupid. Highlight. There we go. Blink. Bonk. And just like this. Oh, that looks interesting. This lighting here may not stay, but I am very curious, and I don't want to let the opportunity pass without at least giving it a shot. But it actually looks like it might work, and I can just leave it. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay. In which case, I should probably light the one next to it as well. Get out of here, fuckhead. I may want just a little bit further up. Just like... perfect. I like this. And I think here I'll just do like... can just move this up a little bit. Perfect. Control S. Always remember to save. Everybody save. Because if you don't, you know, you might turn out that you regret it. I think I like this. I might want to move this down just a little bit, like move this whole situation down. Yeah. I think I like that though. That looks really good. So what I'll do next, actually, I should probably, I don't know why I didn't notice this before, but I should probably have this actually extend the whole way down to here. So it makes more sense. Whoa, settle down. Whoa, settle down. Thank you. Like this. Have it maybe curl around like that. Okay. That's a bit better. Just because it's consistent with the way the rest of the shading kind of goes down like that. Which, in this case, actually, maybe I could get away with something kind of similar to this. So let me try that. And just do, like, a slight, difference. Yeah. That's actually a whole lot better, I think. Though this line's just a little bit, like, too curved. There we go. I like that. Okay. So I'm going to say Control G, enter lighting, and then I will group all of these and just name it Zoe. And that, oh, I need the blue. Add that to the color palette. And I'm gonna get the pink eyes. Add that to the to the palette as well. And the dress red, that also needs added. I like this. Yeah. Okay. Now let's work on Jasmine's colors for a bit. So, no stroke. This is going to be kind of dark. Because everything else is already a really dark purple, it's honestly kind of hard to tell, like, what I should be doing with it. Here we go. Probably shouldn't be too dark. I also don't want to make her too bright or like too saturated either. But I think I might have just found a sweet spot. I should probably also find new palette. Jasmine. There we go. I'm not going to add this color as the palette yet, but that's a pretty strong contender so far. things may need tweaked, but it's okay if it gets tweaked. So for now, I'm gonna try and get some of the hair in. Actually, no, I should finish this because I know her arm is exposed. I just realized I never finished up her glove. Okay, shit. Let's select, yeah, maybe this one. Because it's like right here. There's like a whole thing that, yeah. Probably bring this in a little bit. Like that? That looks better. I like that a little better. Okay. Okay. So next I need, I don't know, I'll do the hair. Fill, no stroke. We'll do sort of a pink, like a dull but brighter pink. I think that's just about what I needed actually right there. Yeah, I think so. That's pretty good. At the very least, a good contender. And like this. And out and about again. Down here like so. Inward and bing. Then once more. Now we're going to look for a fairly muted gray for this here. Okay, then stroke, fill. I should probably lower that beneath. There we go. I'm gonna go for like kind of a crisper blue, but make it still fairly desaturated. Like, okay, that might just work for me. I think the purple needs a little bit of work done. What is this? Oh, that's when Pep was still just a kitten. Fucking Google Photos decided, like, hey, I'm just gonna send you a random ass fucking. Why would I want to create a cartoon with AI? No thanks. 6 years ago, I took a photo of a bee. Oh, you guys want to see a like couple pictures of a kick-ass moth I saw when I was at work the one day? Huge moth, huge. That thing was like massive. It was like the size of my damnable hand. Ugh. Oh wait, I think it was the wrong way. Yeah, there it is. Look at that bitch. Crazy. It is a crazy sized moth. I have a bunch of random shit in here. Like, there's pictures from when Dante and I played like a Mega Man board game. There's like stuff from under the sewer. None of these are in order, by the way. Like, some of them are grouped, but like, it seems clear to me that some of the photos that were taken were not uploaded. And I don't understand why. Like, I didn't set this device to automatically upload to YouTube. I have an old photo of Bentley that I edited to make him look. What the fuck was that? There was like a weird highlight thing that came up on it. I saw it in my face cam, but I have no idea what that was. That was mortifying. Anyway. Phil, I'm gonna make this a little bit darker. But should it be like desaturated darker or like slightly more saturated darker? Problem is, it's kind of hard to tell like what to do with her color palette. Because she's a black sheep, the point is to have a darker color palette. But in this instance, her like suit and everything is almost brighter than her, which doesn't quite look right. Maybe if I tweaked the hair coloring a little bit to be a little bit more like down with it. I used to have this shit all figured out in Illustrator, and then I stopped paying for Adobe. Okay, that's a little bit better. I think I can tweak the like flesh tone a bit more again. Oh, 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 oh. Whoa, calm down. Calm down. Oh, that might be good. Kind of digging it. Let's group these for now. But let's keep an eye on that, because if it changes as we do the shading, we may want to tweak it a bit more. But I'm kind of liking where this is going. Let me get like right up against. Like, you only want a hint of blue. Okay. Cyan, really, but, you know, who's counting? Just me. Okay. Alright. So that's... I don't know why I did that. Okay, this is... And then this will be eye white. Put this here. Although the fill, I think I'm gonna make it just a touch darker. Why? Oh my god. Wow. What the fuck? Motherfucker. Go up. What is wrong with you? Go up. Bitch. Okay. Let me adjust, like, just the... Okay, there we go. I think that's fair. That's fair. I should also get the fucking pupils. I keep forgetting about the pupils. Okay. Gerg. Okay. Then just this. Bing. Bang. Bang. Alright. Bam. Ooh, you piss me off. Ooh, you piss me off. Stop fighting with me! I'm gonna fucking end you. I'll cancel you. Oh, you motherfucker. Get up there. There we go. Okay. Don't worry, everybody. I figured it out. Okay. And just like that. And now I'll try and figure out, like, something fairly appropriate for her. I think before I had it kind of, like, in the brighter, like, almost reds. Like, a little bit more red to it. I think that's pretty good. Okay. It's sort of magenta, but I dig it. I dig it. Okay. So now I'm gonna take the same goldish color here. Get the hex. And then I will just start with simple lines, just whooping. Then this, bang, bang, paste. Okay. Then I can do this and set it as hard light 50%? Not quite, no. I guess it could be soft light, but it looks like it would almost be like too soft for the glow. Yeah. But I do believe I had it set that way for her. Though, because Jasmine's in the foreground, that could be why it looks a little off. So what if I set it to like 70%? I add 20% to it. That's a bit better, actually. It's a little bit more... It's a little bit brighter. There's some clear contrast, though, with Zoe in the background, so... Let me try that. Let me try doing it with this. Whoops. What? Holy shit. How many... What is happening? Just click that. Thanks. You goblin. Okay, so then I do this. Like so. That's pretty interesting. Whoops. Okay. This is actually coming along really well. I'll have to edit that in a second here, but that's okay where it is. Just gonna do this, bam, and then move this over just a touch. I think so far that looks pretty decent. I think the eyes need just a little bit more vividness to them. Like a little bit more saturation. Okay. That's actually really good. I think I like that. Because there's always going to be highlights to them. Okay. Let me finish the highlights and then I'll get off and take care of the litters, grab something to eat, talk to Wes. But so far, this is looking mighty fine. Mighty fine. I still need to see how this fares. On the pink end of things. I have it on the skin tones, I have it on here. I still need to see how it fares on pinks. So far, that's a little... I mean, it's not bad. I think I just need to give it a chance. Maybe even adjust the lines a little bit, but that actually doesn't look too bad. I was thinking like maybe the eyes are a little bit too saturated, but now I'm like, I don't know. I actually kind of like it where it is. I think it was just a little bit like slightly different from what I was expecting, even though what I was expecting wasn't terribly perfect either. But that's actually probably a little bit better than I was thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking this. I think this will work. I think this color palette's probably gonna work out just fine after all. Like, I might do some light tweaking, but I think overall this is basically fine. Yeah, that's looking really good. Okay. I think I will save this for now. I will probably work on this again tonight. I might even work on it while I'm chatting with Wes here in a bit. But this is coming along pretty well as a composition. I thought it looked like a really good sketch, and I was not expecting it to quite come out this well, but there's still a lot of work to be done, obviously. So I'm not gonna pat myself on the back for a job half done, but it's coming along a lot better than I was expecting it to, and I was already expecting it to come out pretty well, so that's something. I still think I'm gonna have to do some light tweaking with Jasmine's color palettes, but it's gonna be very light tweaking, very minor corrections that I think most people might not even notice until they've looked at her for too long. But I think this is coming along really well so far. All right, I'm pissing off for now. Have a good one, everybody. Love you. Bye.